Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Say hello to Bella. She's one of my other characters. I haven't had a chance to play her much, so she's only gotten past the first boss. Still, I keep her around because I enjoy having an extra character. I might play her at some point. This is one of Gus's earlier builds that he did for me, and I really like it. However, the recent mod problems that we'd had caused a lot of damage to her house. So Miss Bella is here to start fixing everything up. And I figured this is as good a time as any to take a look at some of my favorite decorating and building mods. But first off, we are going to start with probably what is one of the more important ones in the group. It is the Build It Hammer. And as you can see, we have a variety of furniture, structure pieces, roof pieces, fences and other outdoor pieces, and greenhouse pieces, which is where a lot of the glass that we use comes from. So let's go ahead and take a look. We need some storage in here. We used to have a whole bunch of chests full of materials and food and stuff, which is, as you can see, all gone. Let's start by putting in some shelves. I want the long ones, not the short ones. We'll move that down. That should work. There we go. And there we go. All right, so we have some shelves. We go over here, and some of my favorite storage crates and barrels are in here. So you can see that they just look like little teeny tiny storage crates. They're very nice looking. We'll go ahead and put several up. Like I said, there were a lot of them, and they were nicely sorted out. But they're gone. So I'm going to go ahead and replace them all for her. Yeah, that was definitely interesting because I had logged in to this world because we were testing the mods, and I entered the house, and it just everything was gone. In fact, even the doors and windows were gone. It was like, yikes. And since I did not have a current backup, I was not able to just simply restore it, which that's my mistake. So just a note, always back up your world and don't just rely on Steam Cloud to do it. Actually go into your save folders and periodically copy and paste that whole thing somewhere else so you have it. Also, don't forget to date it so you'll know, oh, this save was from X time ago. All right. Not only do we have the crates, but we have these cute barrels, and they come in two sizes, just like the crates come in two sizes. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to use the smaller ones. I'm not going to put too many of those down, 3 or 4. They're mainly just going to be for food stuff. And we are getting fiddly right now. Toggle snapping options. Left shift. Ah. There we go. 3 should do. So now that's done. What else can we do? Oh, right. I believe I don't know if she had a base in here. Well, if she didn't, she will now. This one's kind of neat because it looks like a copper wash basin with a faucet. I don't know how realistic the faucet is, but the basin itself's pretty nice. And this, actually, as you can see, I'd already started working on rebuilding some of this stuff, so that's what this is. It's a counter. It's actually part of the greenhouse stuff, I think. And we'll put some more shelving. We'll put the smaller one here. Oh, that side already has it. Okay. I didn't see that. There's cut cabinets. These are kind of nice. I don't know if you can really see that. I kind of wish I had more light in here. But I don't. I'm going to actually put this cabinet over here. Just for some extra storage. Actually, better yet. Go down here and put it in here. This is Gus's room when he comes to visit this world. Put you right there. As you can see, these cabinets have a decent bit of space. You know what? While we're in here, let's go ahead and fix this. I believe, yep, there's a bed in here. And it's not a whole ton better than the generic bed you get, but it's nice enough. So we'll go ahead and break down the old bed, replace it with this one, because, you know, we want Gus to feel comfortable. Usually that tells you which way is which. I don't know which way. I guess it doesn't matter. Here we go. A much nicer bed. There's also this log holder we're going to put next to his fireplace. And various... Oh, lights. Lights. Okay. Put this table lamp over here. Oh, that's good. As you can see, that added a lot of extra light down here. Well, let's go run upstairs, because let's put a light in here too. Or two, or three, or, you know, I don't know, 100. Enough to see. There's also a hanging variety, which, let's see if I can't put one up somewhere. That one's pretty nice, too. Alright, now that we have plenty of light to see by, let's continue decorating. There are various things in here. There's some nice screens. Well, one. I kind of wish... Oh, no, there's two of them. There's a white one, and then there's a purpley blue one. That's where the stone hearth that's downstairs in Gus's room came from. Little things like a bucket, which we'll actually put... Usually it fits in there. Oh, there it goes. Because honestly, even if it does have a faucet, I don't think it actually works. We probably draw water from a well and bring it in. There's a table, a couple of different rugs, kind of metallic looking rugs. And kind of being fidgety too right now. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. And it's starting to look a little tiny bit better. Oh, there's also these blue rugs that are supposedly made out of troll skin. Don't like them quite as much. Don't use them that often. Now let's see. Do I want to replace these doors? You know what? I kind of like those doors and windows. I'll leave them. But there's all sorts of things. There's doors like this, round doors. Round door with a big window in the middle. And they have them in blue too. So those are pretty neat. I have a fancy version of a Hobbit door. There's even drawbridges in this. Obviously, we're not putting a drawbridge in the house, but yeah, there's a drawbridge. I have to try that at some point. I've not tried that one yet. The roof, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like scalloped shingles. It's really, really nice look. And this one looks like just wood, but it's a really nice look too. And you have your outdoor stuff, and you know what, while I'm thinking about it, let's go outdoors because we need to replace the railing on the front porch. So we have a variety here too. We can go with the dark colored wood, which is almost black. We could go with this much lighter wood, which is a little too light. We could go with this one, which probably will do that one. We even have this old fence, which actually I think I'm going to put around the garden. And wrought iron, and actually, ooh. No, the wrought iron's too fancy for here. It is nice though. So I'm going to go with this brown fence here. And just place that. I'd like not to place it on top of the chest, thank you. Now I don't think, does this one have a slanted right? It does. So, cool thing about these is that they actually come with a diagonal variety, so you can make actual railings. And do I need to worry? No, don't need to worry about putting one there. So go back to putting in fence. And this seems to be missing a lot more than just... Huh. It really wrecked this spot. Don't know why. Still, that's good enough for the moment. And already we're off to a good start. Front's looking a little better. Well, like I said, this actually used to be fenced in. So let's go ahead and go back to that. Go to this fence. That's actually the gate. We want the fence. And go ahead and fence it in just like this. Actually, I think it was fenced in a little further, but you know what? This works. Oh, that might be a problem. Yeah, this needs to be lowered a little. Or we could do it manually. You know what? That's good. Now here I'm going to put a gate. Okay. Anyway, you get the picture. And this is what that looks like when it's put together. It does look rather nice. It looks like a real wood fence. I think that there is one more thing I really like in this pack. So let's go find a proper place for it. I would say, probably not right there. That whole fireplace and chimney's got to get fixed so bad. I tried to fix it. I didn't do a great job. Could put it right here, I think. might be a good spot for it. But this is one of the very few mod packs that included an outhouse. So go ahead and tuck this outhouse in here. And think that'll work. So you can go in. Of course, it's full of grass, so we're going to fix that. I'm going to go downstairs, grab the hoe, which I did not think I was going to need, so I left it in here. Oh, no, I didn't. Derp. Okay, I'm derpy. Kind of clean this a little bit. Not too much. Well, I want to do it from here. Okay, that works. I think that works right there. All right, so we've got an outhouse, but of course, what's an outhouse without the actual throne? So, open the door, and we're gonna probably have to do this once or twice because the door closes so fast. I don't know which way to put it. Let's try this way. So, we want to try to put it over the hole. Think I got that? Let's see if we got it right. Because you can actually sit down on it. Yes. Alright, so we have a functional outhouse. And like I said, I just find it kind of funny. But it also adds a touch of realism because even Vikings do that. I think that was everything for the build it. So we're going to move on to my next favorite building and decorating mod, which is the clutter bucket. And this one has some neat things. We've got some statues, including some little smaller sculptures. We're actually going to put a smaller sculpture up on this shelf. I think I am going to go with the bird. So we're just going to stick it right up there. Good enough. It doesn't look like it's going to fall off, but we have things like, I think this is an owl. Yep, it's an owl. Let me see if I can't scroll in enough that you can see it. Still can't see it very well, but it's definitely an owl. I have a stork or crane, which is not showing up very well there. It's kind of sinking. Does that work better? No, it works worse. Yeah, you can't see the feet of it because it's not working right. But we have a deer sculpture. Little teeny tiny thing. We have, well, an elk sculpture. Elk sculpture, I swear. I can see. That one's nice. Oh no, this is the stork. So this one is a pelican. Oh, it's a pelican. Yep. There's a wolf, a horse, a corgi. Okay. Now these are stone sculptures, and as you can see, a lot bigger. So if you had a nice little garden outside, you could put those in. There's a rabbit. I have no idea what this is supposed. What is this one supposed to be? A seed statue. Golden dragon statue. Oh wait. Hold on. We got to take this one outside. We're not going to see this in here. When it said large, it meant large. Very large. We're going to put this. A large golden dragon statue. A dragon or a serpent? Because it sure looks more like a serpent. Alright, I'm taking that down. Definitely doesn't fit my decor. There's also Celtic idols, which these look nice in a garden too. As you can see. You can imagine that the Viking would come over here and put a sacrifice in the flames. Now, something I really like about this pack is the kitchen clutter. So we're going to look at that next. And then, now this isn't the best of the bunch, but you have some nice wooden dishes, wooden mugs, iron pots. So, you know, you want to stick a cast iron pot over here, make it look like you have extra pot that you're using to cook with. You can do that. A little thing like the mortar and pestle, which I'm going to stick over here next to the cutting board. Rolling pin even. And that can go on the cutting board. There's even a fondue pot and a picnic basket. And this serving bowl, which I've used in the past, is a wash basin for bedrooms. Put that in a bucket underneath it, like you're drawing the well water and bringing it in. And it looks like something that would have been used in the old times. Would have kept that upstairs in the bedroom. Woke up in the morning, you had water to wash your hands and face. Now over here we have a whole bunch of other decor. We have a basket, which I'm not overly fond of the basket, but it's not bad. A couple more buckets. These are all metal buckets. That's a big metal. Well, no, it's wood and metal. But yeah, that's a big old bucket. A wine bottle with a candle. Lanterns, I've used these a ton before, because they were cheap to make. And obviously if you put something on the workbench, it doesn't stay. But they're cheap to make. Then we have just a beeswax candle. It's pretty basic, but it does get the job done. There's also this one in a snake holder. More candles. Books. Here's where this one shines for me, is there are so many book decorations in here. So we are going to go upstairs. And do I have a book? Yes, bookcases are in here, so that's good. We'll set up a bookcase. And then we'll take a look at some of the books. Not sure we can do that downstairs in Gus's room. Why not? I'm going to go with this shelving unit because I have used this so many times and I do like it. It kind of cuts in at the top. Let's make, well, if it does not show through the other side. Nope, never mind, it does. But I guess you don't really notice it. Can I put one here? Nah. You know what? It's okay. We're doing this for demonstration. And besides, it might end up staying there. Now, let's go over to the books. Like I said, you have several books, including a diary you can write in. You can't write much in it, but you can write in it. And we'll put that over here so we can demonstrate that. And you just type in like a line. That's about it. You can't do much more than that, so. This is for Gus. Ah. Back over here. Got various books that stand in different colors and slightly different shapes. You can see there. So what else do we have in here? add a few more books to this. So we got this book again, but in red. We'll put that there. We also have horizontal stacks of books, which is, as you can see, those are over there already. So we're going to put these in here. We'll put them up a shelf. They kind of clip a tiny bit. They could have been sized down a little, I think, but they're fine. Oh, and this is where the bear painting that's on the wall comes from, right here. It also includes a painting of Starry Nights, we won't be putting down here, and more vertical books. And these are slightly different from the others. They remind me of those old Reader's Digest books that always had the condensed stories in them. And so you'd get like part of a book story, and if you wanted to read more of it, then you could, they'd tell you where you could buy the book, or they tell it to you for a premium. There we go. Put that over there. And this, which is over here, comes from the Clutter bucket. This globe. Absolutely love that one. It reminds me of one I had when I was a kid. Only mine wasn't sepia, it was full color. But still. And for people that want something a little on the spooky side, here's where that zombie deer head came from. And that was the one that I put in Gus's man cave. It's kind of funny. There's a skull candle holder. There's, skull. There's bloody handprint. There's fish skeletons. Pentagrams. I don't know why they added those, except maybe you're creating a Halloween theme. Various skeletons, so you can have a pile of skeletons in your base if you really want it, that sort of thing. You can even have a skeleton laying down. That's funny. That one I find amusing. Tombstones, all sorts of fun stuff in here. And we're not going to add a pipe. Gus doesn't smoke. Oh, yeah, and even a bar of soap. So it looks like a bar of charcoal soap. And if anybody's never used that, it's basically what it sounds like. Charcoal soap. It's supposed to be good for your skin. I don't know. It's okay. There's a pink skull candle. I think it's supposed to be red. But yeah, there is a lot of fun stuff in here. And even stuff that I'll add to Miss Bella's desk when we get it built. Like this quill and ink pot. And finally, we have some amenities, which we've already seen that. The shelf. You have some teeny tiny item stands, horizontal and vertical. So you can hang something up, and even if it's on a smaller side, you won't see the stand. Very handy. There's a spear iron stand. A great way to show off the severed head of your enemies, if that's your thing. Fancy wood chairs. Don't look very comfortable, but I guess they look nice. There's a swing. Now, we've seen this at Miss Arlena's base. And this one's a swinging swing, so you sit down in it and it'll actually swing. There's a couch, which looks very uncomfortable. Another couch. Oh no, that's a relic chest. So if you wanted to put a chest in your house that looks like the one in the dungeons, you can even do that. Here's the weapons racks I also put in Gus's man cave. Oh, and yes, we do need to add this down here somewhere, because I'm silly that way. A cuckoo clock. And we'll put that on the wall over the sink here. There we go. And I'm wondering if it actually keeps time I don't think it does keep time with the outside world. It would be kind of neat if it did. But it is kind of fun looking. Definitely has a Nordic flair. I like it. Or Nordic, or maybe even not Swedish, Italian. Because those are grapes. Greek, maybe. Who knows? I'm going to say Nordic. Because, well, they're Vikings after all. And this is, of course, the upstairs, which is her bedroom. And there used to be a lot of stuff in here. Again, like I said, there were a lot of chests that disappeared along with all her materials. Used to be a nice little place to sit and just look out at the water. You see she has a nice expansive view of the water. A lot of work needs to be done. And out here, there used to be a little sitting area, table, some chairs, sit out and look over at the world and eat. So, like I said, a lot of work to do to get this one looking nice, but we've made a good start. And in the process, we've looked at 2 of the several mods that I use for decorating. So if you enjoyed the video, well, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know which of those 2 mods that you like better, and until next time, bye for now.